From Michigan's #1 news station, this is Channel 7 Action News with Detroit's first news team.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Our top story tonight, take a guess.
College football, the ambush in East Lansing.
Michigan State upsets Michigan.
The heavily favored Michigan Wolverines got a good old-fashioned tail whipping at the hands of the Michigan State Spartans. I can't even get it out. I can't believe it. It's the game in Michigan college football. Bragging rights go to the guys in green and white. Michigan fans, obviously, feeling blue.
Channel 7's Dave Llewellyn is here now with highlights and more.
Michigan, a heavy favorite, definitely goes in the upset category. Great victory for the Spartans. Wolverines had won 22 straight Big Ten games, but the Spartans put an end to that streak, no question. Michigan State was the better team today. The Spartans with a 17-7 victory. MSU fans were ready for the contest at Spartan Stadium. This guy showing his colors. The Spartans showed theirs. Driving down the field on their first possession, Bryce Abrams scoring on his first carry of the season to put MSU ahead. Todd Collins had a tough day at quarterback for Michigan. The Spartans all over him defensively. Yakini Allen with a sack there. Spartans moved in front 17-0 at the half. Jim Miller to Scott Green, 2 yards. Michigan scored a touchdown in the second half, but it wasn't enough. Spartans dominating Michigan to win their Big Ten opener. We'll have much more on the big game coming up shortly in sports, including a live report from East Lansing with Channel 7's Don Shea.
Was it the better or the tougher team that won?
I'll tell you what, Spartans were definitely better and tougher, too. They kicked Michigan around pretty good today.
They sure did.
Okay. All right, thanks, Dave. Well, a giant green wave of euphoria is washing over East Lansing tonight, but the celebration began even before the kickoff. The Michigan State game is more than a football tradition. It's a tailgating tradition as well. Channel 7's Dan Springer joins us from outside Spartan Stadium in East Lansing with this live action camera report. Dan?
Frank, a lot of happy people wearing green and white right now, and a lot of blue fans wearing the maize and blue, as you might imagine. The game getting over with and people just flowing out of the stadium. You can hear them in the background. They are very happy here in East Lansing. What a great rivalry this is, not only because of the bragging rights in the state, but also because so many families like my own have ties to both schools. It was bumper to bumper in every parking lot as tailgaters did their thing. Plenty of food, drink, and one weird inflatable helmet.
Exactly. This way I know that I'm safe from any Michigan fan that feels that he wants to take his frustrations out on me, whether they win or lose.
For Bernie Gilbertson, the game is a yearly family feud. They're from Ann Arbor. Their daughter's a junior at State. The tailgate is decidedly maize and blue.
She gets one streamer and one tablecloth, which I think I've already thrown into the washer.
That doesn't seem quite fair to the Michigan State person in the family.
Well, you know, you go with the winners.
As usual, the ticket scalpers were out in force. The air may be cold, but the ticket is always hot.
Big today. Ticket sales big. Huh? Oh, man. What are you going to call it? IRS? Big ticket sales today, you know.
For those without tickets, a warm motorhome was a nice spot to watch the game, and of course, the bars were jammed. Julie's erupted when the Spartans went ahead 17-0. It was a sweet sight for the green and white, who have too often left this rivalry feeling blue.
Well, I'm graduating this year, and my brother graduated from U of M, Eric, and, well, we're going to beat him, and I hope to God we do, because for all these years now, my brother, who graduated from U of M, has been saying, oh, Michigan State's awful. Just want to say, if we win, ha, ha, ha.
And so it is party time here in East Lansing. You can see the many happy fans wearing the green and white, and East Lansing police are just hoping that celebrations are kept down to a minimum. You know, the cold temperatures should help. Reporting live from East Lansing, Dan Springer, Channel 7 Action News. Back to you, Frank.
Okay, Dan, thanks. One thing was missing from the pregame parties this year. Beer kegs were banned from the two main parking areas. MSU wanted to be sure the cheering was in response to the big game and not alcohol. Right?
Well, I guess Michigan State fans aren't surprised. At least they're not admitting it, right?
No, but a lot of Michigan fans, I'll bet, really are surprised.
Yeah, I think they are. One thing in Michigan State's favor, they had a couple of weeks, 2 weeks to prepare for this one. Michigan only had the 1 week. That may have helped State a little bit, but Michigan's first mistake today was made on the coin toss. The Wolverines won the toss, but deferred to the second half, giving Michigan State the ball to start the game, and the Spartans took advantage, scoring on their first possession. Bryce Abrams scoring for MSU. Spartans came after Todd Collins all day long. Nakini Allen throwing him down here. Jim Miller, the MSU quarterback, rolling out here, throwing to Scott Green, his fullback, to put State up 17-0 in the second quarter. Second half, Todd Collins found Derek Alexander for this touchdown. It made it 17-7 in the third quarter, but the Wolverines couldn't do anything else against that MSU defense. That's Aaron Jackson with the sack of Todd Collins. 17-7 was the final, and yeah, you bet the Spartans are happy about this big victory.
We love it. We're going to enjoy this one probably for 48 hours.
Yeah, people didn't think you guys could do it. What was the difference?
Toughness. Toughest team won.
Oh, no, you're not going to say that again.
Definitely. No talking all week. You did a lot of talking down in Michigan. You got to come out and play regardless. You talk, the game is not won in the papers. It's won on the field.
We knew we had a better team, and we can say that, and they can just hold their heads down for a year, and they better keep their mouths shut, because that's what we've been doing.
Jimmy, is this the biggest win without doubt for you in your career?
Oh, without a doubt. This is comparable to 90 when we beat Michigan down there. I mean, it feels great. You know, I was recruited by them. I came here to State because I wanted to enjoy 5 years of college, and I'm happy to go out this way.
You guys were big underdogs. You came out and just moved the ball on, and it looked like you did whatever you wanted to do.
I was telling you, I mean, the teams to beat, I think, in the Big Ten are Ohio State and Penn State. You know, we knew Michigan's a tough team. They're, you know, that program sells itself, but we knew we could flat out outplay Michigan. We felt that confident.
Big day for the Spartans. First win over Michigan since 1990.